Welcome to The Explainer. Today we are tackling a huge topic, how to never be broke again. We're going to break down insights from some of the best financial minds out there and boil them down into a simple, powerful framework that you can literally start using to change your financial life, like right now.
Yeah, let's just start with a feeling pretty much all of us have had at some point. Being broke, it's not just an inconvenience, right? It's this constant, heavy stress that just sits on your shoulders. But what if you could make sure you never have to feel that way again?
You know, for so many people, money feels like you're just stuck on a hamster wheel. You work hard, you get paid, you pay your bills, and poof, you're right back where you started. To break free, we got to understand exactly how this trap actually works. Okay, so it all starts with your job. You're trading your most valuable assets, your time, your skills, your energy, for a paycheck. This is the starting line for the whole cycle. And the second that paycheck lands in your account, boom, the first wave of spending hits. The big stuff, the essentials you can't avoid, rent or a mortgage, all the bills, groceries, they take a massive bite out of it right away, leaving you with way less to work with. And then comes what feels like death by 1,000 cuts. That little bit of money that's left over, it gets nibbled away by all the extras. A quick click on Amazon, grabbing dinner with friends, a movie ticket. I mean, this stuff makes life fun, but it's also what completely drains the tank. And just like that, before you even know it, you're back at square one, just waiting for that next paycheck to do the whole stressful dance all over again. I mean, that's not really living, it's just surviving. There's no breathing room, no safety net, and definitely no way to get ahead. But here's the thing, and this is the good news. There is a way out. You can absolutely escape this trap. It just means you have to build a totally new financial foundation, one that's built on 3 core pillars that work together to create real, lasting wealth. Okay, so pillar number 1, and this might surprise you. It has absolutely nothing to do with budgets or stocks or any of that. It starts right up here, in your head. Because before you can change what's in your bank account, you have to change what you believe about money itself. This right here, this is the fundamental switch. The broke mindset operates from a place of scarcity. It says, I only have so many hours in a day to sell. But the wealthy mindset, it operates from abundance. It says, I can create an infinite number of solutions to problems and get paid for the value of that solution, not the hours I put in. So think about this for a second. What if you stopped seeing money as, paper or just numbers on a screen? What if you started seeing it for what it is? It's just energy. It's a tool we use to exchange value. It's not good or evil. And it's definitely not scarce. It's flowing everywhere, all the time. And this is where it gets really interesting. It's like what Bob Proctor said, money goes where it's invited and stays where it's welcomed. Your mindset, your beliefs, your feelings about money, they create an environment. If you subconsciously think money is the root of all evil or that there's not enough to go around, you're going to push it away. But if you welcome it as a useful tool, you'll attract it. All right, so once you've got that mindset dialed in, we can move on to pillar 2. This is all about building your financial offense. It's about shifting your focus away from just pinching pennies and toward earning more by creating real value in the world. Look, saving is super important, don't get me wrong. It's your defense. But it's almost never the thing that's going to make you truly wealthy. Real financial freedom comes from cranking up your ability to earn. You have to turn your saved money into an employee that works for you to make more money. And this is such a brilliant way to think about it. You can literally create a money-making asset out of thin air. It's not about the physical thing, like a book that costs $3 to print. It's about the value of the whole package. You could take that simple book, wrap it up with some amazing training videos or access to a private community, and suddenly you have an offer that people will happily pay a huge premium for. So this really is the big question you have to ask yourself. Stop thinking like an employee who's just trading hours for dollars. Start thinking like a problem solver, like an entrepreneur. What problem are you uniquely positioned to solve? What value can you bring to the table? That is the fuel for your earning engine. Okay, so you've got your mindset. That's your mental game. You've got your earning engine. That's your offense. Now you need a killer defense. Pillar 3 is all about building a system that manages your money for you, automatically, taking all the emotion out of it and putting you in complete control. And the absolute, non-negotiable first step in any money system is building this, your financial safety net. An emergency fund is the buffer that saves you when life throws a curveball, a job loss, a surprise medical bill, you name it. This is the thing that finally breaks the cycle of having to go into debt every time something goes wrong.
This is such a simple but powerful way to manage everything. The idea is you give every single dollar a job before it even shows up in your account. This totally kills impulse spending and guarantees you're always putting money toward the things that actually matter. Investing for your future, your bills, your own education, and yeah, even guilt-free fun money.
And these three habits, man, they're like the secret sauce that makes the whole system run itself. Pay yourself first makes your future the top priority. Automate everything takes willpower completely out of the picture. And track relentlessly just keeps you honest and on course. Together, they create a machine that just quietly builds wealth for you in the background. Okay, let's bring it all home now. This stuff isn't some big secret that's only for the super rich. It's a clear, repeatable process that literally anyone can follow to build a life where being broke is just a distant memory. So the big takeaway is this really simple but incredibly powerful sequence. First, you have to rewire your mindset and start seeing money as abundant energy. Second, you build an earning engine that creates value for other people. And third, you manage all the money coming in with a disciplined, automated system. Each step builds on the one before it. At the end of the day, you really are just one great investment away from freedom. And hey, that investment could be in a business or real estate or the stock market, but the very first and honestly the most important investment you can ever make is in yourself, in your mindset, your skills, and your systems. So the only question left is, what's your next move?